Hey guys!
Hello.
Welcome back to episode 5 of the
Haley and Bailey Show.
Spooky Edition. Alright, I'm Haley as always.
And I am Bailey.
Yeah, and today, obviously, we're going to talk about Halloween and spooky season and all things spooky. So, how did you feel about Halloween as a little child?
Loved it. As all children should. Did you love it?
I loved it.
Okay.
One of my faves.
I specifically remember being a kid and we had like a pillow cover. And we were just like trudging along like with treasures and treats. But I remember like being a kid. Honestly, like when you're a kid, I just feel like everything is just like amplified. So like any kind of candy you got, you're just like, I got this mountain of candy.
I got so much candy. Oh yeah.
But then when you're older, it doesn't feel like that.
No. When I was younger, I lived in a small development. So we went through that development and then we went to a bigger one with like some of my neighbors and me. And then we would go back to my neighbor's house and we would all trade candy. So we all got the candy that we wanted. Yeah. I loved Halloween because I loved spending time with my neighbors. So I was just like, all right, let's go.
It's just an adventure.
Let's go.
A candy-filled adventure.
Yeah, so when did you stop?
Honestly, like we were babysitting, I want to say like I was like 16.
Really?
That's really old, but we would go like with our, like, not babysitting, but my mom was like really good friends with somebody and they had like small children. So we would just go with them and like take them trick-or-treating. Yeah. So we would just, you know.
Yeah, I stopped at 13. My neighbor is 2 years younger than me. And when I didn't want to go anymore, he didn't want to go anymore either. So we stayed at his house and we like sat with the parents who all handed out candy.
That's like my favorite thing to do now.
And we like stole candy and just talked. It was great.
We do that now. It's like we love, like our family, we love passing out candy. It's just so much fun. And we do lots of Jello shots. And we just make it like a fun night.
Yeah, that's what they did. They would all drink beer. Like there was like 4 houses and then my house. They would all put all their candy bowls at one house. Yeah, so and like then they had like a fire in the driveway too. So yeah. From your first costume to your costume last year, what was your all-time favorite?
My first costume to my costume last year. I'm gonna say my favorite costume. Oh gosh, I've loved all my princess costumes because that was like how I started out with, and like the first matching costume was like Ariel and like Eric with Dan.
Oh, cute.
But I think my favorite costume was maybe 2 years ago. I was Jack Sparrow.
You've told me about this.
I loved that costume. I loved it.
I've seen a picture, and I'll put a picture of that right here.
So what was your favorite?
So my freshman year, because I would dress up as it for school. I think I only did that 1 year, and then everyone I got to school and nobody else did it. So I was like, okay, never doing that again.
That's horrible.
I was a gumball machine, and I completely made it myself. I got a red tank top and I individually hot glued every like
oh my god, that's
puffball to like my entire, and then I put felt to like make the little like 25 cents. Yeah, and I put my hair up in a little bun and then put like a big flower so it looked like there was a gumball on top of my head. Yeah, that was probably, I don't know if I have a picture of it though.
What?
Yeah, I don't know if I have a picture of it.
Okay, so if she finds a picture of it,
yeah,
hopefully.
I don't think I have one.
You don't?
I'll look. I will definitely go looking.
That's like heart-wrenching. I hope you can find it.
I know, me too, because it took so much work. I did it all by myself. So
yeah. There's like blood, sweat, and tears in this.
If it wasn't that, I just did face makeup my junior year and I was a mermaid, so I know I have a picture of that, so I guess I'll put that.
One or the other.
Yeah.
Or both.
If I can find both, I'll put both. But let's see. Candy. What's your favorite candy?
I was really into like gum. So any gumball, gum situation,
Really?
double bubble. I loved it. Or Reese's.
I was gonna say, what about now?
I want to say gum still. I love gum. Or any like Swedish Fish. I like Swedish Fish.
You're very weird.
I like Swedish Fish and Reese's cups.
Yeah, mine as a child was, I loved the chocolate. I wanted
chocolate.
Kit Kats, I wanted Snickers, I wanted Twix. Now it's, I would either have to say peanut M&Ms or
I'm
Kit
just
Kats.
surprised. Oh my gosh. Wait.
Where are you going?
It's Halloween.
Oh my god, it is Halloween!
Like I have to bust it out.
Oh my god. She's coming back. Oh my gosh! Oh my god!
We'll snack on this after.
So, a little side note, my peanut M&Ms are also my grandpa's favorite. My grandpa just passed away in June, and it's actually his birthday on Friday. So I was actually gonna go buy those on Friday in his honor.
that's
So
so
I might
sweet.
take some of those.
Yeah, take some of these.
But I don't want to cry, so let's move on.
Come on.
So yeah, those are definitely still my favorite, along with, I really like Twix. I like the caramel chocolate.
Situation.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So what gets you in the Halloween spooky mood?
The spooky mood, the movies, and all the decor.
I love the decor. I love decorating for Halloween. Our house, well, Brittany's house. We did like a black and white theme this year. It looks,
Oh, I bet it's so cute
it looks
in there.
Real. It looks so good. It looks really good. Yeah.
We have to decorate the studio.
We do. We're running out of time to do that.
We'll get to it.
We'll get to that. We will.
We will. We will. We will.
So, on the topic of scary movies, what is your favorite? Let's go with Halloween movie first, and then we'll get into the scary stuff.
My favorite Halloween movie.
Like just strictly Halloween.
Hocus Pocus. You guys!
I have never seen it all the way through. I've seen parts of it. I think I've seen the ending, but I have not seen it from start to finish.
Okay, we'll add that to your list of things to watch.
Right? I have a huge list.
I know! Oh my gosh.
So I am definitely going to show my age here.
I'm literally gonna be like, what?
Yeah, my favorite Halloween movie is either Halloween Town. My Disney Channel original movie fans from the early 2000s, you will understand what I'm talking about. Or Twitch is also a Disney Channel original.
I've never seen Twitches. I've heard of Halloween Town.
Yeah, so
I
those
probably
are...
should have seen that because that was like kind of...
No, I have another one.
What?
Coraline. Everybody hates that movie. I absolutely love that movie. It is one of my like favorite cartoons, like Halloween movies. I love that movie. My best friend thinks I am nuts. My sister thinks I'm nuts. They hate that movie.
Christina, yeah, she thinks you're nuts.
Christina thinks I'm nuts. I adore that movie. I couldn't tell you why, but I love that movie.
I'm gonna go back and rewatch it, and then I'll let you know if I still think you're crazy, because I don't know why you like it.
We should watch it together.
Okay, yeah.
Because I don't know what it is.
You just like love it.
I watched it with my neighbors as like when we were kids, and like they are 2 years younger than me, 4 years younger than me, and 6 years younger than me. It scarred my one neighbor for life. The other two, thank God, were asleep.
Oh my god.
But the one that was 2 years younger than me that I'm the closest to, he was scarred for life. Every time I bring it up, he's like, Haley, shut up. I'm like, I like it.
You should like just scare him like one day and just show up and put like buttons on your eyes and just like stand there.
Oh my god, he would, I don't think he'd answer the door. I think he would shut the door.
No, you need to like hide like in his room. So he opens the door and you're just there, button-eyed.
He would be like, oh my god, you freak. Anyway, what about scary?
Scary movie. Okay, so I know there's like the classic like Freddy and Scream and how I feel like I need to rewatch Scream and
I need to watch those.
Have you not seen Scream?
No, and my best friend keeps telling me, like, you need to watch it, you need to watch it.
Oh my gosh.
Because me and Andrew are really into scary movies. Like, we have seen all of the
How has Andrew not made you watch
horror,
these?
scary movies. And then my best friend was like, have you watched Scream yet? I'm like, no. And he was like, that's the next one that you need to watch.
That is like quintessential, like, you have to watch scary movie.
I'll tell Andrew when I get home.
You have to watch it.
Yeah.
For sure.
I definitely will.
And then I guess one of the movies that like has always scared me and I always get creeped out watching is Blair Witch Project.
Oh.
I always get so like
Yeah.
the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna go with like the classic ones. I love the Conjuring movies.
Oh, those are so good.
I love them.
Those are so good.
I like either the Conjuring movies or the Insidious movies.
Also,
I love those.
Did you ever watch like Paranormal Activity?
Yes, we did watch those.
Those are really good.
Those freaked out Andrew the most. He's like, why isn't there anything happening? Because they would like, they'd show
it's, like,
the room
so
and like
quiet.
nothing would happen, and he's like, oh my god, I hate this. I'm like, yeah.
That like waiting and you're just
Yes,
like anticipating.
waiting for nothing.
Yeah.
I'm like,
no, yeah, that's like gets under my skin.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Yeah. What's your favorite series? Because like mine is, I'm gonna say Insidious is like my favorite like series of like scary
movies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like, I don't know, like as an adult. Okay, so I'm gonna say the Paranormal Activity movies just because like my family, like it was such a big thing whenever it came out. We all went to the movie theaters to go watch it.
So I've never liked scary movies growing up. I didn't even start watching them until I moved down here. Brittany was out of town and Andrew was like, hey, do you do you want to watch a movie? I was like, sure. He was like, how do you feel about scary movies? I was like, I don't want to say no. I was like, sure, yeah, like we'll watch it. I think the first one that we watched was Mama.
Oh,
Yeah.
the one with the
Yeah, that was the first one that we watched, and I was like,
long
okay.
thing, yeah.
And then every time Brittany's out of town for a week, for the weekend, every night we watch it. So we've watched all the Annabelle movies, all the Conjuring movies, all the Insidious movies, all the Paranormal Activity movies, the
So
weird
it just kind of like
movies.
became your thing.
Yeah, every time. We're watching Squid Game right now. We'll talk about that later.
Yes.
But yeah, so it's just kind of like become our thing.
Which is weird because
So-
how you talk about scary movies, I've always thought that you like liked scary movies.
No.
Weird.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
So
you
we found
couldn't drag me to the movie theater to watch a scary movie when I was like, even in high school. I was like, absolutely not. I don't want to get nightmares. And then I'm like, we watch them at night, and then I go to bed like, sleep sound.
You're like,
I'm like, like we've watched some scary ones. Have you seen Midsommar?
I have not, and I don't think that would be
You
my
shouldn't.
thing.
It is
No,
not good. It is weird.
because what's that movie before Midsummer? It's the same like director.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know what it's called.
Where she gets like her head.
yeah.
See, that was weird, and so I'm like, I'm just gonna skip Midsummer.
Those 1980. What are they called?
Oh, the Fear Street.
Yes, Fear Street.
So good.
Like they're Netflix originals, and you know how Netflix.
You just never
originals
know,
are.
hit or miss.
Yeah. So I was watching them with Andrew's daughter. When she was down here, and I was like, yeah, we can put it on, you know.
That's how I was like, I grew up reading Fear Street books.
The books.
Yeah, so I grew up reading it. So I was like, the only reason why I hit play was because it was like nostalgic. And I was like, oh, let's see what this book is about.
And I was so pleasantly surprised.
Me too.
All three of them. I was like, these are so good.
I remember I was like, I didn't tell anyone I was watching it because I was like, are people watching this? And then we went to that class.
And we were all talking about it.
I was like, hey, have you guys seen that Fear Street?
I was like, yes.
And I was like, oh, okay.
I was like, the last one's coming out on Friday. I'm so excited.
Yes. And then you watched it and you were like, watch it.
Yeah, I might rewatch them because it's spooky.
They're
spooky.
They're so good.
What is the creepiest movie you've ever watched?
The creepiest movie.
Sorry, my hair is like keeps fucking.
You're like,
I keep moving it.
Oh my gosh, what is that movie? It just left me. Where they go underground, all the women.
Yes. What is that called?
Oh my gosh. That literally just left me. I'm gonna have to get my phone.
my gosh.
One of the creepiest movies.
Oh, absolutely. What is it? I can't think of it. The Ring.
Haley. Sorry, I'm so like it. Haley. So
creepy.
When so when scary movies like settle, like after you watch it and you're kind of scared to go home to a dark house and like shower,
yes.
That's when I'm like, okay, I'm really scared. Mm-hmm. So we went to watch The Ring at the movies. We watched it in the theater. I was so scared, like going to bed and looking at my TV. I was like,
right? I was like, oh my god,
so scary. God. That's a good movie.
It is a good movie. Also, Hereditary. Did you ever see?
Oh, that was the one.
So after me and Andrew got done, you know how that girl goes like.
Yes.
So. Andrew, after that, he would just. Like around the house, I'm like, stop! I'm like, you knock that off now. There was, I can't remember the movie that we watched, but like we wouldn't go to like Andrew had to go to the basement. And like he cut it, and we made Brittany go downstairs and like go to the basement. She was like, "See, this is why I don't watch scary movies." I was like, "Okay."
You have to let me know what movie it was.
I'm trying to think.
Have you seen like the old Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie with Jessica Alba?
Yeah.
Not Jessica Alba. There's a Jessica in it.
Yeah, you're right. I have seen it.
Those were really good.
We watched that with Brittany's mom.
Oh my god. Did she like it? I was like...
She watched it because she was just being a good sport.
Yeah.
But she was like, ew.
No thank you.
Yeah, so I have seen that. I was like, because I was the one that picked that out.
Really?
I was like, let's watch this. And Andrew was like, really? I was like, yeah, why not? He's like, okay.
You're like looking around. Like, sorry.
And then, like those bad Netflix horror movies.
I don't think.
I've watched a couple of them, and they were, like, me and Andrew have, like, the Possession of Hannah Grace. It's just gross.
I didn't watch that.
She's just, like, crawling around on her neck the whole time. I'm like, ew. Ew. Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
There's another one. It's kind of like, I mean, it's not like The Ring, but it kind of is because they have black hair and, like, their eyes.
The Grudge?
Yes.
Yeah,
that might have been the movie where we couldn't go downstairs.
Oh yeah, because it was like in a house, like an old creepy like house.
Either that one or it was Hereditary.
Okay.
Yeah, was the one where he was like, babe, you're in the basement. Like every time we watch a movie like that, like he finds something to like mess with me, so like
so then you're
or
just,
he'll like
scared.
knock on the door or like grumble really low. I'm like, stop.
You're like, knock it off.
I was like, you're making this hard for me.
I'm gonna stop watching these movies with you.
Right, and then it stops. But like we have seen probably, how long have I been down here? 2 years?
Mm-hmm.
Probably over 50.
Okay, so
like
it's
50
crazy.
to 70.
You need to add like Scream on there.
I know. We watched Saw. Only the first one, like a month and a half ago, maybe. Yeah.
Gross.
I want to move to TV shows for a second. Have you watched The Haunting? I think we've talked about this a little bit. Have you watched The Haunting of Hill House or The Haunting of Bly Manor or Midnight Mass?
I've only saw Hill House and I loved it.
That show.
I feel like you would like it because it gives me like Conjuring vibes.
Yes.
Like the aesthetic of it.
Yes. So that was the first horror thing that I watched.
Oh, really?
Because that came out when I was a senior in high school, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And I got literally everyone to watch it. Like, I got everyone to watch it. So I watched it. It came out October of my senior year.
Okay.
So I had watched it right around then, and I was like, I am in love with this. I watched it by myself, and I was like, I am in love with this. Like, everyone needs to watch this. So then I made my sister watch it. I watched it with my sister. I made my best friend watch it, and we are obsessed with it. Like, that is like the biggest thing like in our friendship is that show. So I made him watch it, and then we talk about it. I made like 3 other people watch it. I was like,
it's so good.
It is so, guys, if you haven't seen it,
watch it.
You need to watch it. Because it's scary, yeah.
There's
but
like,
also like the different like when it all comes together at the end, it like blows your mind.
I love it when like shows
mind.
do that.
Yeah.
Because you really don't know what to expect. Because you go in thinking it's just like a spooky.
Yeah. Oh, this is just like a scary.
But the storyline is so good.
And they like go back and forth from like when they're adults to like when they're kids. I don't want to say anything else, but like it is so.
It's so good.
It is so good.
Watch it.
Watch it. Watch it. I'm trying to think. What's like the movie, like a movie where you like walked out and you were like, I will be good if I never ever see that again.
I think it was Hostel. Which I don't think it's like, it's a scary like kind of slasher. No, that, and I can't even think about it. It's the one where they go like they like find themselves in like this town, and it was like from where they used to do testing for like nuclear stuff.
Oh, I don't know if I know what you're talking about.
And everyone's kind of like deformed and like.
Gross.
Okay, so if I think about it and I like remember it,
yeah. Oh yeah.
So what was yours? Or were you like, I don't want to see this again?
It was recent. Me and my boyfriend went and saw *Malignant*. I'll be okay if I never see that movie again.
Really?
It was not what I thought it was going to be at all. It was kind of gross. It was like disturbing, like to a point. Again, I'm not going to say anything because that recently came out. But I was like, we were sitting in the theater and he like looked at me and he was like, "What are we watching?"
It was too much.
Yeah, like it was a little bit. I was like, this is borderline like gross.
Like it's just doing.
Yeah, you know when those like like it's too gross and you're like, this shouldn't have been filmed.
Yeah.
Yeah. A movie that you thought you weren't gonna like, a horror movie that you thought you weren't gonna like, and then you ended up like loving.
The Descent. I didn't. We went to the movies and I was like, something that we wanted to see was sold out. So then they were like, well, let's go watch this, and they were like, we saw it already, it's really good. So then I was like, okay, whatever. Literally like so good. So I left and I was like, I was not expecting that to be this good.
Right. Ooh. Mine, and people think I am absolutely nuts.
What is it?
It.
Oh, that was actually
right. The second, like the first one and the second one.
I don't think I saw the second one.
Because me and Andrew, we watched those like back to back.
Oh,
like we watched it one night and then the next night we watched the second one. I love them.
Have you seen like the old like original ones?
I haven't seen the old one, but we watched like the newer ones, and I was like, I'm not a huge fan of clowns. Like they creep me out. Like he's creepy.
He's so creepy.
But I really liked them.
I want to see the second one, but I really enjoyed the first one.
I'm trying to think. What do you think underrated ones are?
Underrated.
Yeah. I would say the Paranormal Activity ones are a little bit underrated.
They are. They're so like not what you expect creepy.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, like when you're at home alone and you hear a sound creepy.
Yes.
Not like there's a monster coming in like slashing, killing you. And,
yeah.
But it's like a different kind of scary, and it's like a kind of realistic.
Yes.
Scary.
I agree.
I think that's more scary, like that, just that feeling.
I think the Annabelle movies are a little bit overrated.
People love them.
I mean, they're great movies.
Yeah.
Like, I liked watching them. I'd watch them again, but like, I don't think the hype of them.
Like the Conjuring hype.
Yes. Which the last movie of The Conjuring, I wasn't too impressed with either.
No.
The Devil Made Me Do It, or whatever the last one is called.
That one.
It's recent. Like, it came out like 2 months ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think it came out in August or something like that. I wasn't super impressed by it. I mean, it was still a great movie, but I was like, it wasn't as good as the other ones.
Okay.
As far as possession versus like creature, what do you prefer?
I think I get more scared over like possession than creature.
I definitely get more freaked out with the possession, or like with the kids that are like, I have like, oh, he's talking to me, or like when they just like look over and they're like they just look over and just like see it,
but you don't see anything.
like there's a shadow in the corner of your house right now and it's kind of freaking me out.
Stop! I'm like looking everywhere now.
I know. But yeah, so creatures.
The only thing about creatures where it's like hit or miss is like sometimes they be like looking crazy and it's just like,
Yeah.
it's not scary.
Mm.
Like you're expecting something really scary, but it's never. I think that's why, like how I talked about Blair Witch,
Yeah.
you never see the witch.
Right.
So that's really scary to me. Just like the thought of something being out there, you don't know what it looks like.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the movie The Babadook? I came to work talking about this.
Dude, okay, so I think I've heard like things about that movie and I heard it was really scary, so I didn't watch it.
It's so scary. Cause I came into work talking about it and I was like, this is gross.
Was it too scary?
But I don't think so.
Okay. I was like,
compared to some of the other movies that I've watched, I don't think so, but it's like that. It's like you never actually see it. You just see it in like the storybook form.
It's unsettling.
Yeah, and it like possesses like the kid. Or the mom, or one of them. I can't remember. It possesses one of them.
I never like talk about scary movies, but I'm like such a wimp when we watch scary movies.
Really?
I am like,
I love them. See, I do always have to have like a pillow or a blanket so I can like just in case.
I'm really jumpy.
Oh my god, I'm so jumpy. Andrew like screams. It is so funny. He's gonna hate that I said that. Like he gets like scared sometimes. Like
Stop.
we talk about it in the middle of like the movie. He's like, yeah, that one got me. But yeah, it is. I love them.
That's so funny.
I love them, and it's like it's a newfound love.
That's crazy, yeah.
Yeah, and
I
always tell Chris, I'm like, can we watch a scary movie? He's like, no. I'm like, fine, whatever. He's like, no. I'm like,
you're like, come on, I want to watch it.
Yeah. I'm like,
fine.
fine.
Well, now you have to. Now it's like spooky season.
I know. We just finished Midnight Mass, so that wasn't too bad though.
Did you like it?
He liked it. It was weird.
Oh,
I'm not gonna get into it, but it was weird. It was. I think everyone should still watch it, but it was definitely weird.
Okay.
Definitely weird. I'm trying to think. I can think of more categories for like movies, but like I can't. But yeah, I think that's all. This is going out a little bit before Halloween, so I hope everyone has a happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween!
Tell us what your favorite Halloween movie is in the description below.
Yeah, let us know below, and if you watch like any of the classics or prefer like the newer ones, let us know.
Your favorite series. If you have any recommended shows that you would like for us to watch, please let us know, because I love a new spooky movie.
Yes.
And as always, like and subscribe
down below.
And then follow our socials. Mine is Haley_Stahl on Insta.
Mine is Bailey Whaley on Insta.
And then our Instagram for the podcast is
Haley.Bailey00.
All right, guys.
We'll see you guys next time.
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
Bye.
That was a cute one.
I love that one. Please tell me it's recording?
It's recording.
Okay.